gonna get real hot actually after
real
a little.
Hot?
Yeah, after a while. Yeah, temperature hot. So.
From the light?
Yes.
Well, let's get to the business.
Hey, what's up? What's poppin', my people? We are back with another Let's Get to the Biz. Yes, sir. We got a new guest here, and we have Mr.
Meka Jackson. Toast if you watch it.
Yes, sir. When you come on this, I guess oh my god, that was quicker than I thought it'd be. Whenever you're on this platform, you get treated right. You get treated with royalty.
Yeah, you get turned into an alcoholic.
Yes, we don't condone that. So anyway, just like last time, I'm gonna go ahead and ask our creative Meka some questions. Y'all get to know him, and then y'all get to know what he does and how he's successful in it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So I was born in Atlanta. I moved all over. Got my family in LA. Well, like Ventura, Oxnard, and all that. Mm-hmm. Then I moved out here for college, actually. So I stayed in Arlington. Came out here just because of UTA. I thought Arlington was Dallas. Long story.
Really?
Yeah.
Basically. They probably
it makes it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got like the Texas Rangers Stadium, you got like Six Flags, the Cowboys Stadium.
The whole Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Arlington. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a rude awakening. I used to throw like a lot of like college parties and kickbacks and all that stuff, but it's only so much to do in Arlington. Yeah. So for the most part, we would drive up to Dallas to party like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like every week pretty much to party or like go downtown. Or Deep Ellum wasn't even really popping back then. It was really like more like downtown. Maybe eventually like go like uptown or something like that. And then I started like I started like producing. I started actually like writing, rapping, doing like. I just went through my whole creative phase. I got like Adobe Premiere, learned how to like edit videos, got Pro Tools, learned how to like mix master. I was recording in my room, recording a bunch of people come through record, making songs, doing all that creative stuff. And then it was time to perform. And actually like we started like posting videos and people started like just hitting me up. And so started from like, what was it called, Arnetic in Dallas, and it was like a little open mic thing, and started performing there. And then I started, instead of like the house parties I went through in Arlington, it would be like 200 people by like midnight, 1 a.m. cops would shut it down. And so we decided to start like getting venues instead, and that's where that whole transition. I started like doing my own events, and then people would see how lit my events are, started booking me to host their events, and
I see all that.
Kind of just
it just happened. He got it in the blood.
Slowly, surely, and then finally started booking headliners. So a lot of big artists right now did a lot of like their first Texas shows or first tours. In the same process, I just met a lot of creatives, a lot of quote unquote Dallas OGs. GwapMizzle, for example, he'll tell you I hosted his first show ever. Sad Face, he'll tell you I hosted his first show ever. And that's just like a new wave, but if you go back to, all the like ADDs, or I did like internet radio too before. I've had like ADD, Young Nation, all of them on it. Like,
don't you have Young Nation coming up to you on the show?
Yeah, that's on Saturday. Yeah. So that's why certain things just come full circle. But besides that, I've seen people like come and go. I've seen people come and make it to where it like blow up. Like people like TayMoney, like her first LA show, or like her first couple Dallas shows. I hosted probably most of her Dallas shows I've hosted. But besides them, like Chief Keef's first show here, like Migos, down to like Larry June, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp.
You got a resume on your end.
Yeah, it goes on.
Yeah.
We had like like Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi.
I remember seeing that
at
show.
Profit Bar. That was the first time in the small room Profit Bar, not even the door.
Wow.
So this was the top shelf. We had them at the small room. I look at that flyer all the time, and it was like we had them in the small room. Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi in the small room. I'm talking like capacities like 450.
Yeah.
Now they brought out Lil Yachty. He performed like one night for the first time. They brought out like Rich the Kid, brought out Lil Yachty, brought out, and for free, they brought all them out for free. And so there's just certain things like that, priceless moments like that just, you just can't, I don't know. I didn't plan a lot of it.
Yeah.
I just made myself available and just been like, I guess part of it is being genuine also, and you just let the universe kind of just happen. Yeah. I go to people's events, I support, I turn up, you catch me outside. So it's like different where it's just everybody always sees me, and so I'm like just tapped in with the culture, I guess. I
was actually watching an interview, or not an interview, it was like a seminar last night of Gary Vaynerchuk or Gary V.
Oh yeah, Gary V, yeah.
So he was basically, the topic was how to get famous in 2020 or how to build a business in 2020. All of it's obviously like the internet and stuff. But yeah, he made a point, that's what I'm seeing in you, is that you just be giving and be genuine, and yeah, like whatever you give out, then stuff will come back to you. And that's not doing it like you weren't helping people because, okay, if I do this and they're gonna have my back later.
Exactly.
It's like you wanted to help.
You can't be that political and that strategic about it sometimes.
What percent is it? What is in here?
It's what, 40%?
40%? Oh, okay.
I'm popping
this
crying out.
A shot and a half or so. Yeah, that's it.
Feeling a little jiggy. It's been a long week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like, dang, Meka got like 4 flyers out right now, like something crazy. I was like, how many events? And then you even tweeted like February tour. Was that you? That was you. Yeah. And it was basically like all your weekends are booked up for February. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Like,
way ahead. You're way ahead.
Cheers to me.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Shot break. Everybody get your shit ready. All right.
You ready? You ready? Arriba!
Pretend. Hey.
How's the rest go? Abajo, El Centro, something.
Look, when you don't speak Spanish, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. Alright.
I food Palooza, right? Okay, the underlying premise of it is for us, by us. So that's self-explanatory. It's really okay, but it's like, of course, remember the nostalgic clothing brand from the 90s, Fubu, yada yada. But now it's more like for creatives and by creatives, you know. So what started it was, okay, so like I explained, I've been doing a lot of events and I've been traveling around. I've been around the country doing tours or just doing events, pop-ups, or just like turning up, whatever. But it's always just I guess the same story in every city, you know what I'm saying, where creatives don't have like the platforms to where they can be, I guess, appreciated, where they can showcase their art, where they can, it's a lack thereof. It's always the whole issue between creatives and promoters where, yeah, creatives don't feel like they get their just due. And when I say creatives, like from performers, musicians, to like art vendors, clothing brands, and so forth. So they just don't have enough events that like help actually uplift. That's actually like a platform. I was gonna give it to a couple people to do, but everybody didn't like. I guess they just didn't see the vision and shit.
What?
Y'all know yourselves. Thank y'all and shit.
We're laughing.
But it was like, so okay, I was like, it sounds, I mean, it does sound crazy, like from a promoter standpoint, where I'll do an event. So the performers I have, they never pay for no slot fees. They never have no ticket quotas to sell or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Every vendor I have on board, I never charge no vendor fees, vendor slots, whatever. I legit just give them a platform to come just showcase whatever they're doing. It's like, that's why it's so organic. It's really just a bunch of my friends doing cool shit in whatever city. And at the end of the day, everybody leaves with like blessed vibes. Like you don't even,
Nice.
it's like a whole spiritual experience. And it's so selfless. I don't do no VIP or no backstage or no, everybody is really like mingling. There's no your ego, like, I don't even have to tell you, ego just drops outside of the door. The most requested theme was like the 2000s retro party. Had like Lil Flip, like just 2000s artists, so Lil Flip, Chingy, 50 Cent was the last one. I had like Murphy Lee. I had I don't know, yeah, a bunch of headliners. With a promoter, before you DM a promoter, make sure at least go to that promoter's event. Pull up, go shake their hand, tell them who you are, tell them your name. Ask them, hey, how can I get on the lineup? Ask them, if you don't mind, I could send you some songs to check out, give me feedback. Build rapport. Y'all stop being pussies behind keyboards and behind this internet. Like, come outside. Like, talk to people, meet people, interact with people. And that's how you grow your fan base organically. The internet shit is cool and all, but I don't care about internet shit because it's so many people I know personally. They get like hundreds of retweets, whatever the case is, got all these followers. When it comes down to an event, they're not bringing nobody. They're bringing like 3 people, and 2 of them, they try to get in free. Another one is a camera dude, they said, or one of them is probably somebody said was their manager and shit. They're not bringing nobody. It's not benefiting the promoter or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So all that don't mean nothing. Have something you bring into the table, and that's how you just progress in this business and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
That's another thing I learned recently is like, although it's underground, although it's local, or at least what I'm doing, it's like, it still is a business, and I still want it to be a business. Like, you gotta have your brand, you gotta have your audience, you gotta have, etc. Copyright this shit, like, everything. And people do not think about that. They don't copyright their music, and that shit can go hard as hell, and then they'll be mad that someone, whoever stole their song or stole the name of the song, like whatever the case is. And it's like, because you're not running a business, you're just posting stuff on SoundCloud. You know, so it's like, you have to do your research. If you don't go to school, go to YouTube, like go to the internet. We have it for a reason.
Google is free right now. And again, that's what I mean by boss your mentality up and start your mentality. I don't care if you have 10 fans, right? Even if you just got 10 followers, 10 fans, if you feed them quality and you have a quality show, there's nothing wrong with, nothing is lost. A lot of y'all don't have show presence. A lot of y'all don't have stage presence. A lot of y'all don't rehearse, nothing, which I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's the climate we're in. But you can grow your family, whether it's 10 people, you put out a video, you might get 10 views. All right, those 10 people, they probably enjoyed it if it's quality. Now you put out the next one, or those 10 people, they don't already told 2-3 more people. You know what I'm saying? You put out the next one, it's 100 people. Those 100 people told 10 more people each. That's 1,000 people, and that's how you just grow exponentially. And that should be the plan. Same shit with shows. You bring 10 people out. If you can't bring 10 people to a show, you should not. I'm not even. This is not even being mean. If you cannot bring 10 people, I'm talking from your family members, people you went to school with, your cousins. If you cannot bring 10 people to a given show, just do something else. It's 10 people. That's bare minimum. That's my dad. Meka Jackson, Curtis Jackson. What? Duh.
I didn't know this. Are you kidding?
That's the big homie. That's my fucking idol and shit. I guess his whole mentality and how he came in the game. Okay, this is why I fuck with him, because on the loyalty aspect, right? This is another shit where it's like how I think, right? Everybody probably thinks 50 Cent is the bully.
Right.
I see somebody who, on his Hollywood Walk of Fame, he had like Eminem and Dr. Dre. They put him on. He's always showed him nothing but respect. You never heard him say nothing about Eminem, nothing about Dre. You know what I'm saying? Everybody he's ever put on, he's given people so much money, giving people so much of a platform. The entire G Unit, every power. He goes in on people, but it's not even like, it's from a good, like, he's just a he's really just joking, but from like from a different standpoint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's like a mogul, everything from music to his clothing line to TV now, like he's excelled at everything. And the last food Palooza, he was there and shit, you know what I'm saying? He came through, he did his I had him as a guest appearance, and a lot of people didn't think he was gonna show up. This shit was weird. Like I'm really bringing 50 Cent. Like
that's a big name. So
but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
50 Cent, yeah.
Shout out 50.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out my boy 50.
That's my dad now.
We gotta wrap it up with Dallas.
I've been itching to take this fucking.
Go ahead, yeah.
But this one's like a double shot.
And everything. You want a little shot cut? You want a
No,
little baby?
no, I ain't
baby
no
shot
pussy.
cut? Shot. Cheers, everybody. Everybody taking a shot out there. You've ever taken a shot with Meka Jax, motherfucking Jax. So,
Ah!
oh my god.
What was that? Tito's?
Tito's. That shit.
Oh,
is
yeah.
Like that.
This one was different.
He's Ubering, by the way. Yeah. Home. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you soon. Yes,
Blessings.
This one? Question mark on the ice. Step up. Real quick. I don't know how to say bye to people, so that's fine. All right. Peace out. Bye.
Peace.